Mm. Hi, Bill here. For some reason that line's not going. I'd like to show you a game between Paul Morphy, who was white, against Anderseen, who was the strongest player in the world before Paul Morphy. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, e4. They loved the open game in those days. e5. Kings Gambit. Kings Gambit was very popular in this period. Pawn takes pawn. So, one of the ideas of King's Gambit is white gets more central control, and if he regains the pawn, after he castles kingside, he'll have an open file for the rook. So the knight comes out to stop any annoying check on the fool's mate diagonal. He keeps the pawn. This will also make it harder for white to get this bishop out. Okay, so Morphy immediately strikes at the pawn chain. Pawn pushes. Knight moves. So notice that the black kingside pawns are pretty much broken up. Black to castle on that side. Knight defends the pawn. Knight takes pawn. So he's regained the pawn. Well, now he's lost his other pawn. d3. It's the knight and the pawn. Knight hits the rook. Bishop takes pawn. Morphy. He sacrifices the rook in order to just get the pieces out fast. Well, it's not really a whole rook. The reason being is once the knight's stuck in the corner, he'll probably eventually lose it. So it's really only the exchange. Knight took the rook. Queen check. Okay, so interesting variation here. If the bishop blocks, then and Morphy has a mate in two, the knight can check. The bishop being pinned by the queen. King moves across, and then bishop a6 mate. So that would have been a fun way to finish, but instead, Anderseen blocked with the queen. Knight check. King moves. Followed by a knight fork. Check. King must take. Knight fork. King moves. Knight takes queen. Bishop takes the knight. Okay, so what's going on here? So now we've got black's got an extra rook, white's got an extra queen, and white's got two minor pieces against four. So it's really two minor pieces and rook against the queen. So white's going to want to pick off that knight in the corner. So the queen stops the knight coming out and also guards this pawn, and maybe the queen will go back and pick off this knight. Pawn moves, discovering attacked by the bishop on the queen. Queen moves. Rook moves. Oh, he's hoping to get this knight out. Okay, so white abandons the immediate attempt to win the knight. It's a rook. Bishop takes the pawn check. King moves. Rook moves across. Okay, so you'd think didn't he say equal here? And black's got a lot of pieces for the queen. Okay, so knight out. Interesting, he puts it on the edge rather than going towards the centre. I think he wants to come into c4 perhaps. Knight out. Oh, he copies him. Okay, he might have been worried about needing to defend the square against the knight and the queen coming in. The queen hits the bishop, so he's got a bit of a skewer here. He's skewing the bishop and the knight. Bishop retreats. Queen takes the knight. Bishop takes the pawn. Well, he's got a fork, which is a bit of a problem for white. He checks. King moves. Oh, very sneaky. He doesn't mind about losing the knight because the queen fork wins it back. Okay, now what is happening here? So Black resigned here, maybe a tad premature, as he's still going to end up with a rook and knight against the queen, but his position is pretty open, and you'd expect the queen to win in this position. Okay, so thank you for watching.